We're gonna start with weekly chart. Weekly chart, 90 days dealing range. What are we interested? This is gonna be 10 times more quicker than what I did yesterday. We went over this yesterday in terms of what I do with the charts and the analysis. Okay? We're gonna do it a lot quicker. Some of you can come back to this, rewatch it, learn it on your own. You know, the most recent dealing range isn't, or is it not? 90, yeah, these lows might get considered. Let's consider this as well. We have lows resting below here. What I'm noting right away is two things. I'm noting this fair value gap, which is a weekly fair value gap, right? This is so far beautifully holding in the price. This might even allow on higher time frame, as we see right now, the price to shoot higher, right? And I'm noting this. Look what kind of a nice fair value this is, right? But I'm just gonna put it to your notes, but I'm just gonna remove it because it's just gonna be too annoying for me, right? It's just gonna be too much things on my chart. Right? We group it up. You saw how I grouped it. I measured all of them. Press this plus button. You get a group. And what I do then, I just rename the group weekly. So when I go to lower time frames, I can do. What do I see? Where my eyesight goes? I want to show you not how I analyze the marketplace, but now I want to show you more where my eyesight goes to. What am I interested? This is juicy. This is juicy. What else am I noting? I'm noting, you remember how NASDAQ created a lower low? And S&P 500 is creating higher high. S&P 500 higher high. NASDAQ is somewhere here. NASDAQ is a lot lower. Measuring this, putting that to my notes, and that means that NASDAQ is a lot weaker. If I'm gonna be looking to trade a short position, NASDAQ is gonna be a lot better possibility. This US 500 is a stronger index rate. Let's take a look here. What do we have? Immediately I see volume imbalance. I'm gonna make some of you guys fall in love with volume imbalances. I can say it out loud, I think. Volume balance, right? And let's take a look at the most recent dealing range. Should we? 30, 90, somewhere around here. What is the most recent high and the low of this dealing range? Is the most recent low? So where are we at? On a daily chart, we're at equilibrium. High probability setups are only valid for shorts here. Yes, we can look for buy entries. Yes, we can scalp the marketplace, but smart decision would be looking for a short. What else am I noting? I see these imbalances. Like there's a lot of imbalances here. Look how the marketplace went higher, came back into this, right? Random bounce away from this. I'm saying random with a smile. Random bounce higher. And watch this. Imbalance, imbalance. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna group them up together. Right? And I'm gonna extend it to the right. Delete this one, I don't need you. And let's take a look at more recent price. Pushes to the upside, goes down, push to the upside. Now this is gonna be precise and this is gonna be hard to know. There's an imbalance right here. It allowed the marketplace to go higher, didn't it? Right? It allowed the marketplace to go higher right here. It fails, doesn't it? It fails. And now what does it do? What did we show you on NASDAQ? I showed you what is an inversion fair value gap. This is an inversion fair value gap. So what is the expectation now? I'm not saying we're gonna push a button here, right? I'm not saying we're gonna go short here. I'm not into trading a daily chart, right? I want to go deeper and want to go into lower time frames to find orders, right? But this is exactly what we're expecting. Just like this is why I really wanted to emphasize how I look at 1 minute chart on NASDAQ. And this is why I'm bringing up US 500 towards you now, guys. because exactly the same is happening on a daily chart. So we want to see this level holding in the price like that. Where to? Downside liquidity pool, equal lows. Look how many times the marketplace tried to go through here. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times now. This is juicy. This is where the market is possibly going. Volume balance. I'm not even measuring this now. You see right here? This fair value gap, this imbalance from here to here. I'm not even putting it to my nose because I want this to hold. Right? I want this to push the marketplace lower. Okay. So we're gonna put them as daily notes and we're gonna go into lower time frame. Okay. I see the poll ended. We're gonna take a look at the poll in a bit. Okay. 4 hours chart. Anything interesting? Maybe it's the fact that this imbalance holding the price. Right? Maybe. But I'm not too keen on that. As I said again, me personally, I don't like 4-hour chart too much. I'm trying to stay away from it. Right? And we go into the what? Into the hourly chart. So again, dealing range. IBDA, 90 candles. This is the most recent highs, right? That we're gonna take a look if we can work with. Yeah. And this is the most recent low that we're gonna take a look if we can work it. Let's measure it. Equilibrium. How random is this? When I don't, you probably don't feel it just yet as I do, but every single time I see something like this, I get so freaking excited. Not only if the price goes higher, it's gonna be above equilibrium on 1 hour chart, it's gonna come into that daily imbalance right here. This is the daily imbalance right here in front of you. We have the previous day low here. It aligns together with the sell side liquidity pool from higher time frame, right? So I'm not gonna put it twice into my notes. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna measure this buy side liquidity pool. Not buy side, previous day high, right? We are always measuring previous day highs. We want to measure 2 or 3 days backwards, right? Friday high. I want to see that. And I have a phone call that I have to answer, guys. I'm very sorry. I hope you don't mind. Just give me 1 second, okay? Just one little second. Sorry about this. What are we doing? Just like we do it on every 1 hour chart. We measure the 90 days IBDA dealing range, the most recent low, the most recent high, 50% level. What do we do next? We measure previous day high, previous day low. Friday lows are already taken. We can measure that, but what I will do, I even will measure this, sorry for that, Thursday low, right? And the only thing that I'm missing now on my chart is Thursday high. I have some information that I can start working with here. Do I see any imbalances I want to measure? Not really. This imbalance right here holding in the price is great. So how this reacts away from it. Over here, everything looks efficient except what? The most recent fair value gap. Take a look here. What is happening? This 1 hour fair value gap just got inverted like seconds ago, minutes ago, 17 minutes ago. Push to the upside now becomes very, very reasonable because of okay? We wanted this to allow the marketplace to crash, to allow the marketplace to go lower. Okay? We're not getting that. Just I'm putting this to my notes. I'm putting this into my 1 hour, and we're diving deeper. Liquidity taken away from us. Previous day high taken, right? I'm gonna put this to my notes, right? Look at this imbalance on 15 minutes chart. We're gonna take a look whether we can work with it today or not. What else do we see? I'm turning on indicators now. Sorry about this, but new week opening gap is right there. There's a lot of things on the chart. New week opening gap right here, right? These bluish lines, right? Let's push the marketplace to the right. And now again, I'm saying it out loud. Nothing in the marketplace when the time is right happens randomly. This line right here, this blue dotted line, is the midpoint of the new week opening gap, of that price void that happened on Sunday. Look how the marketplace reacts. 9:30, marketplace opens up, boom, lower, bam, push to the upside. So when I get a question asking, I'm trying to bring this somewhere. Is this possible to be executed by a computer? Yes, it is. Look how precise this is. It's insane how precise this is. Do you want the marketplace to go as low as this imbalance? No, because it's already come back to it, right? We want the marketplace to go run from equilibrium. Something for you. This is very advanced. We're not going to need it. We're going to treat the marketplace in a lot easier manner than this. This is how I get to my analysis. This is how I get to a place where I open up myself to a possibility of trading. But knowing the fact that today is the election day, I'm literally saying it out loud. I'm gonna take a look at the market right here in front of you guys. Previous day high taken on Nasdaq. What is this? Friday high taken, right? What does it mean? We're going into very advanced things, but I'm gonna go there quickly and I'm gonna come back to your level. Okay. Take a look at how Friday high has been delivered on Nasdaq, and US 500 is failing to do that. Friday high is right here on US 500. Friday high is right here on Nasdaq. You remember how we talked about SMT? Higher high, lower low. A discrepancy. This is the algo calling us saying, hey, what am I watching? I'm not going to engage with this. Hell no. If you're able, take a screenshot now and watch how the marketplace delivers from here. I'm not going to call it. I'm not going to predict it. I'm not going to try to say out loud where I believe the marketplace is going to go. But put this to your notes. Take a screenshot of this and take a look at this price level. Base in time, let's say, after SMT and previous day high has been delivered, and come back to it in a few hours from now. Take a look how we react here and take a screenshot again. Okay? What did we do so far? Showed you trade on how I analyzed the marketplace in terms of backtesting today on Nasdaq, right? Backtesting is going to be a very good tool for you guys if you're going to want to dive deep to understand how the marketplace behaves and how the marketplace reacts to certain levels. Okay? We showed you how I quickly, of course, analyze US 500, just like we did it in an extended version for an hour yesterday, right? I did it in around 15 minutes, quickly, to the point, right? Just like I would do it on my own, right? What you can do with it, you can always come back to it, right? So you have an extended example for Nasdaq on Monday, and you have a shorted version of it on S&P 500. We're going to stick to a shorter version now every single morning. We're going to analyze it together as a shorter version, but we're going to keep the shorter version because every single time now we're going to go live, we're going to have only 15 minutes to prepare for our charts. Because at 9:30, the marketplace is going to start opening up. And what my goal is to show you is how to trade live price action, okay? How to read live price action. So we're going to have to be quick with our analysis. And we're going to have to jump into live price action and talking about that, which is going to be a lot more beneficial for you guys. We went over Discord, chat rooms that are going to be important, chat rooms that are going to be fun for you guys, right? And just to note again, for your notes, if you're going to watch it again, right? If you're going to come to a place where you're going to be looking to rewatch this, we tend to cover repetitive things in the marketplace, which are premium discount or equilibrium. Very important for you guys. We tend to cover imbalances, right? And we try to cover liquidity. 3 things where the marketplace goes to. For now, this is going to be the most important thing for you guys.